Did you know that in Ethiopia it's currently 2017? The country uses its own calendar, which is 7 years behind the Gregorian calendar used in most of the world. So while we are currently in 2025, Ethiopians are celebrating the New Year 2017 this week. But why is their calendar so different? And how did they get so far behind? Well, there are two answers to that. First, Ethiopia has 13 months in its calendar, 12 of which have 30 days each, just like the Gregorian calendar. But then there's a 13th month, which has either 5 or 6 days depending on whether it's a leap year or not. Now you might be thinking that's not very different from our calendar. Well, actually it is, because in the Ethiopian calendar, the 13th month comes before the 12th month. So to an Ethiopian, the last month of the year has 5 or 6 days at the end of it, and then January starts right after that. Now you might be thinking, if they just add the days up, shouldn't it even out to 365 or 366 days? Well, no, because in the Ethiopian calendar, the year begins in September, making the last 6 months of the year 2016 go by much faster. In fact, by the time you finish counting the days for the month of August, you would have already counted 318 days of the year. That means that when September rolls around, it's a new year. And just to make things even more confusing, since Ethiopia follows the ancient Coptic Christian traditions, it celebrates Christmas on 7th of January, which is 12 days after the Gregorian Christmas. It also celebrates Easter differently, following the old Julian calendar used by the Eastern Orthodox Church. But maybe the most surprising thing about the Ethiopian calendar is that they don't even count time the same way. For example, 6 a.m. is called 0 hour, which is the beginning of the day in Ethiopia. That means when someone asks an Ethiopian what time it is, they might say 0 hour, or 6 a.m., 1 hour or 7 a.m., 2 hours or 8 a.m., and so on until noon, which they call 6 hours. After that, they start again with 7 hours, which is 1 p.m., and this continues all the way until midnight, which they call 12 hours. So if you ever visit Ethiopia, don't be surprised if they invite you to celebrate the new year in 2017. Or if they ask you what time it is and throw off your entire schedule because you said it was 6 o'clock. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.